Hey Pisces, it's Suzanne here with Sunny Forest Tarot, here to do your weekly reading for October 29th through November 4th, okay? All right, so Saturday, November 2nd, which is this Saturday, I will be accepting requests for same-day readings, okay? And you're going to have the option to do a 15-minute reading or a half-hour reading. All right, and I'm accepting those requests from 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time up until 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, and you will receive your reading that same day, probably within a couple hours or less. Okay, so if that's something that you're interested in, I've found that that's really what people want is their reading as quickly as possible. So I'm trying to accommodate that in one day. I cleared my schedule for Saturday. So I will be available to do this all day, all right, for you if that's something you're interested in. If you're not, no problem, okay? Okie doke. So what are we doing today? We're going to look at how this person, the person you're watching the video, views this connection, okay? Or how they see you in this connection. And then over here is how they see the connection, how they see themselves in the connection, I should say. This is how they see you in the connection. This is how they see themselves in the connection. All right, and down below is going to be you. All right, so over here, this will be how you see them in the connection. And over here, this will be how you see yourself in the connection. All right, and as you guys know, I don't do reversals in general readings. So if you see me flip over a card, that's why. My intention is that I'm reading in the upright. All right, this deck here is the Power of Love deck, all right? And this will be the card in the middle, indicating what it is that you and this other person are needing right now in the connection. All right, so this is what they need, and this is what you need. And then finally, what needs to change? What needs to change for you? What needs to change for them? Whoops. What needs to change for them? What needs to change for you? All right, so how do they see you in this connection right now? 5 of Wands. And the Magician. All right, so that's an interesting combination, actually. They see you as having really everything that, is required or is needed to make this connection very, very successful. They see you as being somewhat concerned about competition. And I feel like this person doesn't really understand this. Why why you might be worried about competition, or why you might think that there's competition for you with this person, because this person sees you as having everything that's needed in order for this connection to be successful. How do you see this person? Eight of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. You see this person, okay, I'm just going to say this. You see this person as very charming in their communication. It's like you see them working it. You see them, you view them as working you through their charming communication. That's what I'm getting from this. And that could be why you might think that there's competition out there for you with this person because of how charming they actually are. This person sees you, this is the only major arcana that we got, and it's how this person sees you in the connection. They see you as having all the tools to make this work. And yet you see them as using their charming communication to make this connection work. Interesting. Let's get some clarification on that. And let's get some clarification on why this person sees you the way that they see you. Nine of Swords. All right, so they see you worrying about things that you don't need to worry about, which is competition. It's like it's not even crossing their mind. I feel like it's not even crossing their mind considering other people. But they see you worrying about this. For you, guys, we have 888. All right, so 888 is about being in your own power, which I feel like this person sees you in your power. I don't know that you see it. So we have the Strength card, card of Leo. The reason that you're seeing them in this energy of charming communication is because you see that as a strength in this person. Not only are they charming within, this connection, you see them being charming and communicating well with lots of other people as well. And that might be causing you to see other people as competition for you. I don't feel like this person sees it in that respect at all. All right, so what does this person need in this connection? Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So maybe this person up here, has been defined this way their whole life. Because they have the gift of communication or charming communication, they've been defined one way when they're really not like that. They're looking for satisfaction in this connection. And I feel like this is getting in the way of it. How you view them is getting in the way of it a little bit. What do you need in this connection? Release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. I feel like this is saying that you need to release this worry. this perception that you have of this person in order for love to come in. All right, so how does this person see themselves in this connection? Two of Wands. They have options. They know they have options, but they know who they want. Okay? And I feel like it comes through here, over there as well. Prince of Swords. Okay, so guys, this is, in this particular deck, the Prince is actually the Knight, and the Knight is actually the King. All right? And I'll say that anytime one of those cards comes up. All right, so the Knight of Swords, they see themselves as like a knight in shining armor, really. And somebody who is very truthful about what they want, even though a lot of people may not see them in that light. I feel like they are truthful and they do know what it is that they want. How do you see yourself in this connection? Eight of Swords. What the heck? Trapped. And as the King of Swords. Right now, you know, you may not be seeing things correctly. You might want to consider that, okay? And you may be, there's a very stubborn energy here about being trapped in how you're looking at this person. All right, so clarification for this person. We have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. And again, this is how this person sees themselves. So the Page of Swords, you know, this person, you know, might be doing a little spying, investigating on you, because they might be questioning themselves at this point based on what your energy is towards them. You know, they may be questioning this choice that they've made. They know who and what they want, but it doesn't feel like your energy is giving that energy back. So they might be asking themselves, why? You know, what is going on with this person that, you know, that's not allowing this to come together? All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, which, you know, has an energy of perfectionism. So if things aren't exactly the way that you feel like they should be, you're taking things very, very slowly. You're very cautious of this person for some reason, okay? I'm not really seeing why. I'm not seeing why you are so cautious of this person up here, but you definitely are. What in this person's mind needs to change in this connection? Loneliness. You know, they want satisfaction in this connection. They might not be aware that they're putting out this energy of possibly, you know, and I'm not seeing any player energy here, but it feels like that's how you're seeing them. You know, this person might be extraordinarily charming. They might be extraordinarily good looking or something like that. You know, they might have a lot of prestige in what they do. They might hold a high position. You know, and there might be something in your past that equates that with, well, they can have whoever they want. Why would they want me? Well, they do want you. And for all the reasons that that you bring to the table in a relationship. Right now, this person is experiencing, they want loneliness to change. So, underneath this charming outer layer that they have, at the core of it, they're lonely. What do you want to see change? Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. All right. So this is what needs to change for you. I feel like you see this possibly as this person needing to be more trustworthy, when in actuality, what I think this is telling you is that you need to trust this person until they give you real reason not to, at least, right? Because I feel like this lack of trust is coming from past experiences, not from this person. Okay? All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. Again, if you're looking for a same-day reading, I'm available to do that on Saturday. And, we'll see how that goes. If it's something that you guys like, I'll open that up, on a more regular basis. Anyway, have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you next time. All right, bye-bye.